Colombia is a democratic, upper-middle-income country in South America. Despite suffering more than 50 years of internal armed conflict, today it has one of the fastest-growing economies in the region. But it is also one of the most unequal countries in Latin America and in the world as a whole. In rural areas, poverty is much higher than in urban areas. And in some of these places, the provision of public services, road infrastructure, health, and education is scarce, and land distribution is highly unequal. But Colombia also has great agricultural potential. It's already a major exporter of many products, with intensive, large-scale production by multinational companies. Unfortunately, this also means that Colombia's small-scale farmers are being left behind. They lack access to financial services, training, and production equipment. They're usually ineligible for loans because they don't have the collateral and they can't afford the interest rates. And they can't get the insurance they need to protect them from crop failure because it's simply too expensive. The result? Slow growth for Colombia's agricultural sector and more rural poverty. In 2014, two Canadian organizations joined forces with Colombia's government to launch a new project, supporting the agricultural financial system in Colombia, or PASAC by its Spanish acronym. Funded by Canada, this development project will help Colombia's agricultural finance institutions improve access to rural credit and insurance for small farmers. It's based on a unique Canadian experience that revolutionized credit and savings for farmers. In the 19th century, the province of Quebec in Canada experienced rural poverty and unrest. But two innovative Quebecers, Alphonse and Dorimène Desjardins, founded a cooperative bank for small farmers that grew into the Desjardins movement, an association of cooperative banks offering financial services, including agricultural credit and insurance across the province. It transformed Quebec family farms into viable and competitive businesses. The Quebec government also created La Financière Agricole du Québec, a public entity that offers guaranteed agricultural loans, insurance, and farm income protection to help farmers cope with crop losses and market risks. The result? In less than 10 years, Quebec turned its rural economy around, decreasing poverty, increasing food production, and making farmers more secure. The Desjardins Group created Développement International Desjardins to share its successful experience with developing countries. This organization and La Financière Agricole du Québec are now implementing the PASAC project to help Colombia's agricultural finance institutions improve their products and services. This has the potential to dramatically improve the Colombian rural economy. What does it do? First, it improves access to rural credit and financing. The project trains the financial advisors of Colombia's Banco Agrario in small-scale farmer needs, and it's developing special software to evaluate their credit eligibility. This will increase the number of loans for small-scale farmers. Second, it provides better and more affordable agricultural insurance to respond to the real risks faced by small farmers, like crop failure, natural disasters, and low profit margins. Third, it develops group insurance for small farmers. In the Colombian department of Meta, the project is working with the rural finance institution Finagro and the local rice growers association Fedearroz to develop and test a new crop insurance program. It protects groups of small-scale rice growers from uncontrollable events like storms and droughts that can cause significant yield losses. This type of group insurance program, in which all rice growers buy in, is more affordable for the farmer than taking out individual insurance policies. The project is also developing a farm income insurance program that will compensate farmers who, because of uncontrollable market factors, have lower profit margins from what they had originally estimated. Fourth, it builds financial literacy for small-scale farmers. Farmers need the knowledge and language to negotiate with banks and manage their businesses effectively. The project will train coffee producers on financial principles, helping them to plan and manage farm budgets. This helps the farmer negotiate better and choose the financial products that respond best to his or her needs. Canada is proud to share its experience through the Supporting the Agricultural Financial System in Colombia, or PASAC project. It has the potential to transform small farms in Colombia into viable and competitive businesses that bring prosperity to communities across the country. successful farm businesses will play a leading role in Colombia's new era of peace and development.